Fun.
Powerful.
It's enlightening.
Awesome.
Amazing. Informative.
I had complete and utter control over that class.
Connecting, transparent, growth, connection, etc., etc., etc.
Do you want your life to be changed and or enriched? If the answer is yes, go to Growth Track. Your life will really be changed.
Not only did I get closer to him, I got closer to others.
Yeah.
It really was an environment where I could just connect and everybody was open and honest and welcoming, just like DC Metro, only on a much more intimate level. And blew my mind in a difficult season of just always being there.
The retreat, yeah. So I see people come out to that and just how people get along, and people even here now, even when it's not part of the class. So that was really cool to see that.
I think for me to see all the testimonies and just see how vulnerable people were in this, group of, a lot of us were strangers when we first started the class, and everybody just was able to open up and just share a lot of really deep and painful secrets and memories.
Yeah.
Just the friendships. I was thinking when Chris Balatron was here, when the guest pastor, and he was talking about finding your Barnabas in life and how you're not really in this alone, how we all need a Barnabas. But I was thinking the other day when I was leaving to go home, just after serving on my first guest services team, which is from getting involved in this class too. But I was driving home and I thought this whole church and everyone in it is pretty much my Barnabas. That we're all here together to commune, and I just really feel so connected here. So that's really good. So that totally exceeds my expectations. What I needed and what I was lacking in life, that it's all right here.
Testimonies helped me so much, and then when I shared mine, I could feel a release, and so that was completely unexpected.
I'm glad you asked that, because the most powerful thing for me was hearing people's testimonies about what they've gone through in their life and what they use to get through it. A lot of people lean on friends or family, but this group just really leaned on the Bible and different Christian speakers. And I love quotes and verses and things. And so I wrote down almost everyone's the Bible verses that they mentioned in their testimonies, and I go back to those. If somebody said they were sad and Romans 8 brought them comfort, I go and I read that, and it's really helped my personal Devo time.
If you would just surrender, and if you would just allow yourself to be a blank sheet of paper, and allow him to be the artist, there are going to be so many things that you collide with and thrive in, and just there's so much God has planned for you, and you don't have to be. It doesn't have to be exactly what you think, because you don't even know the heights that He's trying to get you to.
So Andrea is, I think, the next Pastor Mercy for me.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, because we already have Pastor Julie, who just, showed us, about, 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, how approachable, how wonderful she is, on stage, and how impactful she is, when she preaches. And after being with Andrea for about 3 months, it was just very natural for her to be up there or in front of us and teaching. She's an excellent teacher. And then it's not only, you don't get it from only the brains, but you can, what she preaches or she teaches always, from the heart, and you can get it that it's from the heart. Pastor Deshawn, I think he's a natural. I always, consider him like a little brother of mine.
Yes.
Take him always under my wing. But he's just so wonderful, and he's
Yeah.
just I can just see him. He just keeps blossoming.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he's just blossoming. So he's on his natural spiritual path. I think he just doesn't need any of us.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing
Yeah.
his thing, you know.
He's found his purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Boom!
Yeah. Testimonies was one of the, alright. Let me just do it.
Say no. Say what you gotta say. Then we'll just cut what we need.
Testimonies was highlight.
Yeah. Can I say that? Yeah.
I would not take my testimony back.
For that.
I want to take how many minutes I went overtime. It's for you, Deshaun. I would not take going overtime for my testimony back for nobody in the world. Except for Jesus, if he asked me to take it back. That's the only person. God did like this. And I was Pocahontas off that cliff as soon as I finished. That's it. Man, she went over there like that. That was me. That's how God will free your life up. That's how he'll free your life up. We can all be Pocahontas.
Okay, hold on.
I shot up in this thing.
We on joke time, but just
All right.